Hi everybody, I'm Danny Lipford and welcome to Talk to Today's Homeowner. We're right in the middle of a Home Depot garden center to tell you all about the summer savings event. You know, Home Depot always puts together some great pricing during this time of the year, and they gave us a list of a number of things that they're featuring. Thought I'd pass it along to you. Hey, but reach down and hit that share button so that other people can join us here as well. And if you have any comments or questions as we go along, let us know them and we'll answer as many of them as we possibly can. You know, one of the focuses right now, especially since the weather's getting a little better, is to get outside. You know, we want to get outside, and then you get outside and you start looking around and I want to make this look a little better. Winter has not been real kind to my outdoor space, so what can you do to make it a little better? Well, you start out here in the home center, and then you can find a lot of the things you need. If you have some bare places in your yard, you know, the Scott's Easy Seed is one way that you can kind of seed that a little bit and read the directions on it. It'll tell you how to water it properly to make sure that it does flourish and you can fill in some of those voids that you have in your yard. And of course, making sure some of those, the beds look good. There's all kinds of mulch that's available from Vigoro, and you've got black and you got brown, you have red, and they've been able to really keep the pricing down on this very reasonably. And you don't have to worry about running out. Look at all of this. This is just a small portion of what they have at this particular Home Depot. So don't worry about them not having what you need, but get on down so that you can get that yard looking good and you can take advantage of this special springtime situation right now on this summer savings event. Also, potting soil. You know, you can get the Vigoro potting soil. We use this a lot. Matter of fact, I used about 4 bags of that just the other day in replanting some things in some pots to set out on in my driveway. So all of this is available to you, and you can also, of course, you have various other garden soils. So take just a little bit of time, read the instructions on it to make sure it is something that you're looking for. Okay. Now you get everything, you know, you're looking around. What are the eyesores in your backyard? You know, a very common fence is one that is has boards that are about 5.5 inches wide, 6 foot tall, have the little dog ears on top. Well, they have those on sale as well. Instead of buying the full panel, you can buy the individual boards to take care of whichever board is damaged or starting to curl, or maybe you have some water damage on it. You can take care of all of that as well. Now, don't forget about some of the power tools. I'll tell you, these Ryobi 40-volt tools that they developed a while back have become extremely popular. It's that extra little punch. You know, the 18-volt is good and works very well for hundreds of tools, but sometimes you got to have a little extra, you know, not only for the strength of it, but also to make it last as long as you would want it to last. And that's where the 40-volt lithium batteries that Ryobi has developed is a right way to go. Now, this particular thing, we kind of like this. We tested this out on our television show recently, and it's kind of like a miniature pressure washer. You get 600 psi, so that's pretty sufficient for most cleaning. Very easy to use. You know, it's not intimidating at all, and 40-volt battery is all you need, so you don't have to worry about electricity or gas or anything along those lines. Now, they also have a string trimmer. I couldn't think of the name of there. A string trimmer in the 40-volt line, so you're able to get the string trimmer and use the same batteries and same charger. They also have a push mower that actually works off a 40-volt battery. I have one at my house, and for some of the smaller areas around trees and some of the shrubs, perfect. It is so quiet. That's the only thing it took me a while to get used to, because all my whole life I've used gas mowers, and I kept waiting for it to make a sound, and it just doesn't make a sound. Hey, if you're just joining us, this is Talk to Today's Homeowner. I'm Danny Lipford, right in the middle of a garden center, and I can spend a lot of time out here. There's so much to see, so much to get, and when you're sitting there and you're looking at a plant, and you're looking at one of the trees or fruit trees, you start thinking about places in your yard that would be perfect. That's what's so much fun about coming to Home Depot. Be able to buy some things, go right home and go ahead and plant it, water it, and enjoy it. So now's the time to do that during this summer savings event, because the prices have certainly gone down and you can get a lot of things here. So you can do all of this. Also, one of the things is when you're doing the pressure washing, pick up the right kind of concentrate and really read these directions, because this will allow you to clean all of your gutters, the exterior of your house, any of the fencing, decks. A lot of people are out there working on their decks right now, but I have seen so many people go down to the rental center or go to Home Depot rental and rent a pressure washer that's just really bigger than they need. They end up doing a little damage to their wood. It's almost impossible to improve that. The 600 PSI will prevent that from happening. The key to that is using the right cleaner so that it doesn't have to work so hard, that it'll release that dirt and you can spray it right off of there. And I would recommend allowing it to dry very well and possibly look at a semi-transparent stain. The Behr brand is a great one to go with. You can try that, and that'll certainly make a difference in how long the deck lasts and how good it lasts when you're throwing all of those get-togethers that you're going to throw this year. Now, color, you can obtain a lot of color by picking out certain plants and certain flowers and everything, but this is about the best color you can get right here. Picking up one of the flags, they have all kinds. This one already has the holder, the flagpole, everything you need, and of course they all import an American flag, and that can always give you a place. And you can't have too many flags, or at least that's my opinion. It's traditional to have one maybe out by the front door, but having one in the backyard will look pretty good as well, especially with it being Memorial Day and 4th of July is right around the corner. And while you're doing some of your spring shopping here, during the summer savings event, you also need to think about Dad. That's right around the corner too, and there are hundreds of gifts around here that Dad would really appreciate. I enjoy coming out here to Home Depot and spotlighting a few of these things. They give us information that they may not, that you're not able to see all of the time, on special things that they have allotted special pricing on to make it a little more affordable to have the best looking backyard on the block. And I'm glad to be able to give it to you. If you got some comments or you have any type of a question, leave it here and we'll do our best to take care of all of this and share this with some friends so that they can get an idea of some of the things that are available right here at Home Depot. I'm Danny Lipford. Thanks so much for being with us here on Talk to Today's Homeowner.